Hi, everyone. We have a great show today. We have Victoria Stambolitis, who is the owner of the Hangar Provisions, which is a coffee house in Columbia, and in Lexington, actually. And she talks all about what it was like to open her own place, her business plans, what she did beforehand, what some of the best things on the menu are, and some of the cool things that she has coming up in events. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for listening. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Here for the Health of It. I'm Dr. Randy here with Dr. Tom, as always, and we have a great show today. Before we get going, I want to tell you about a new book that came out. It's called Reclaim Vitality from Dr. Nick Wilson and Leah Wilson, and it's all about how to live in a vitalistic model. It talks about everything from how to have clean indoor air, to water, to get your nervous system functioning, to fitness, all aspects of health and being well without drugs or surgery he talks about. So I encourage you to go get your copy, check it out. You won't regret it.
Nice. He read the cover right before.
No, I'm like halfway into it, but there's a lot of info in it.
It's a good book.
You got to get deep into it. We have today the owner of Hangar Provisions in Lexington, Victoria Stambolitis.
What? You gotta mess up my first name? The last name's the hard one.
Wait, Victoria?
There you go.
You said Victoria.
Oh, Victoria Stambolitis.
There you go.
But it's spelled like Stambolitis.
Tongue twister.
Yep. So if you're looking her up on Instagram, Stambolitis.
I made it easy for everyone. It's just V Stambo. You know?
V Stambo.
Nice
okay.
and easy.
Follower.
That's nice. And so you were voted South Carolina's best coffee house in 2025.
Yeah.
You're nominated this year again.
Yeah.
And it's really only a couple of years old, it sounds like.
Yeah. This year, April 1st, will be our 2nd year anniversary. So it's still super new and just still kicking off. We're just still learning everything. And we're really focusing in on what we're good at and getting good at what we're good at. And it's really cool to see how quickly we're growing.
Yeah. So give us your backstory about how you got into coffee.
Okay.
And it's not all coffee, I guess I should say, because you have all kinds of food.
Yeah, it's more of like a casual eatery. We make everything in-house. I am a third-generation restaurateur. So my grandpa owned multiple restaurants. My dad owns a restaurant. My brother owns a restaurant, and so do I. So it's just in my blood. I actually try to get away from being in the F&B industry for a very long time.
F&B.
Yeah, food and beverage.
Yeah.
I got my degree in accounting. I have my real estate license and my insurance license. And so, like I said, I really try to get away from it, but it just kept pulling me back. I really love serving people and making people feel special. And, I couldn't do that sitting behind a desk and not talking to people on a daily basis. So my senior project was something along the lines of this business project, and my dad just loved it so much, and he's like, you really have something special here, so let's do something with it. And so we ran with it, and here we are.
That's awesome. Accounting. Not many women were in your accounting class, I'm guessing.
No. Well, at College of Charleston, oddly enough, it's like
8-to-1.
Yeah,
women.
8-to-1 ratio. So there actually was a lot of women there, but it was actually a more men-heavy major, obviously. But
did that have anything to do with you going into it?
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
Let me pick my career based on the dudes in class.
No, I really love numbers. I was really good at it. It's something I really didn't have to put thought into, and came easy to me. And I got good grades at it. So it just kept going with it.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I had a career in it for a little bit. I helped somebody out just doing accounting. Obviously, I wasn't certified, but I was just doing like payroll and helping with tax preparation, and I really loved it. And so they helped me get back into school, and I went to College of Charleston, got applied, and got in, and life brought me down to Charleston, and I finished in about 2.5 years, even with COVID, and yeah.
And then you decided not into this anymore.
Well, the whole time while I was in accounting, I was still working at a raw bar in Olive Palms, and still, I was really good at it.
Yeah.
And I was working 3 nights a week and really making great money and just making amazing connections. And the people that I was meeting down there just are one of a kind, and just made really great connections. And through that, I was actually able to get a job outside of college in insurance through one of the relations I made at the raw bar. And did that, and I hated sitting behind a desk. It was not for me.
Right.
I woke up upset to go to work, and even at 20, 25, you shouldn't feel that way, and I already at that young knew that was not the lifestyle for me, and I had to make a change. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Welcome to Columbia Family Chiropractic, voted Columbia's best chiropractic clinic. With 3 easy-to-get-to locations, you'll be sure to have something near you. We provide drug-free and surgery-free healthcare and take care of a wide variety of injuries. We offer several services from corrective chiropractic care, on-site digital x-rays, spinal decompression for bulging or herniated discs, dry needling and cupping for injuries, pediatric care, non-surgical knee therapy, and a Class 4 laser. And for those focused on wellness, we have a red light therapy bed. We accept all your major insurances. If you click on this ad, you'll get a discount on your first appointment. You can check out our website at cfc4health.com, or you can Google Columbia Family Chiropractic. That's cfc4health.com.
You seem like a very happy, jolly person.
Thank you.
Have you always been that way? Kind of follow the vibes and make sure things are fun and
Yeah. I'm a Libra, so I'm a balance of life. So when it's time to get serious, I will definitely get serious. But I do definitely am a half glass full kind of person, and definitely try to bring the more positive things in life and see the more positive things in life, because that's what you attract. And that's what I try to do at the Hangar, is the positive vibes attract those positive people. And it's a community that I've been able to build just from how I am, and I get to put out quality food as well and quality product behind that. But it's me and my positivity that really attracts people into the door in the first place.
Love that. Libra. Tom knew that. Tom pegged you for Libra.
Yeah, I'm big.
Did you?
I study the stars and calendars.
Yeah. What are you? Do you know?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what that means. I just know what I am. I'm not big into that kind of stuff.
Sagittarius. I know.
He knows what it is. Yeah.
Sagittarius, if they haven't eaten for a long time, get really hungry.
Yeah.
Get a Snickers bar.
Yeah. And if they haven't drank for anything for a long time,
we're super
extremely thirsty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if we don't sleep, we're
so
tired.
tired.
That kind of just sounds like a normal human being, though. I mean, you're just describing being an adult over here now.
All right. So you're up.
Well, I was going to ask her if you think there should be 13 months in a year. Do you know anything about that?
You looked into that?
No. Is that another astrology
It's a thing.
Is that like how they took away Pluto and then made Pluto a planet again, and then there's another planet?
Yeah, space is a whole.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, space. There's some questions about space in general that if you really look into it.
Do you believe in extraterrestrials?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
You think in this ginormous,
Well,
massive universe, there's not one other single organism that might be?
Well, here's my thinking. What if it's not a ginormous universe? What if they're lying about that? Yeah.
Whoa.
What if it's actually a small little bubble?
Are we getting into conspiracies right now?
We'll
Are we allowed
see.
to talk about that on here?
Well, for sure. But there's a lot of things I feel like we just got to we're trusting what?
Yeah.
What are we trusting to believe that these,
I mean, think about it. When they landed on the moon, they're
Whoa,
saying
whoa,
that we
whoa.
had technology that was able to telecast the video of them. They had a camera on the moon before they got
show 'em
there
landing.
that was able to record and transmit all of that back to Earth in the 60s. How?
It doesn't make sense.
How does that make sense? And then the camera allegedly stayed on the moon when they took off.
Yep.
How does that happen?
It's all BS.
It-
I mean, it's 100%. But then that's the thing. If they're lying about that,
You're right.
we got to just look into space. I mean, it's some of it's a waste of time. I'd rather just philosophize about it.
That's funny.
But the 13 months thing, though,
Oh, we're going back to that. Okay.
think about that. 28. Tom was the first one that said that to me, but I was like, yeah,
28 times 13.
Why is there 28 days in February, but there's 31 in January? And why is there a leap year every 4 years? Is this the best way that we could
Right. How
come
did
up
that
with it? And then started going down the rabbit
changed
hole of
things.
13 months, which then was interesting.
Well, yeah.
Where would you make up those days?
Well, so if it's 28 times 13 is 364.
Okay.
And then,
So 4 weeks.
there's a
month.
reason for there's one day that doesn't count.
Just throw it out.
No, it's like like when God designed the world kind of thing. Like that's what you're supposed to like celebrate it as. Or like, I forget what the actual thing is, but it's like that one day is the new year, if you will.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard anything like that.
And I actually, Kennedy, check my math on 13 times 28. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And so they just made all these weird things.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing on that.
Yeah, that was a sidebar. We weren't planning on going down that. But then you said that you were a Libra, and it just got me, it got me going down that road.
Who made time?
Yeah. And we're just controlled by history books that, like, who wrote them? Who kept them? They burned some stuff. They got rid of things.
Right?
Like, we don't even know what's real.
Could be lapse that we don't even know about, you know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Maybe we have philosophy nights at the Hangar.
That would be fun.
Maybe that's what we're coming up with here. Like a little
open mic night.
Open mic night. Bring a
Tom
conspiracy.
talk philosophy.
Yeah, we'll bring a conspiracy. Let's just talk it out. But here's the thing: people have to be open to talking. Like, you know, the people that are just nuts about shutting things down.
Oh yeah.
I get worried about those people.
Yeah, there's a lot of those around here. I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of
and we may be wrong. Like people. My thing is, I'm not saying I'm right, and I'm not saying what I don't even know what I believe. I'm just open to, like, okay, maybe we live in a bubble. Maybe we live on flat Earth. Maybe we haven't been to the moon. Maybe space isn't what we think it is.
Right.
All that's.
But it's cool to hear other people's opinions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like hear their arguments. Like, why do you believe that? All right. Anyways, back to coffee.
Coffee. Wow.
All right.
Way off. Hello.
What's the difference between a coffee shop and a coffee house?
Oh.
Good question.
Is there a difference?
I don't think so.
And you prefer house, right?
I guess that's just kind of what I've...
Like family.
Yeah.
Family lives in a house.
Yeah. So that's kind of just the aesthetic or not the aesthetic, I guess I don't know, core values and just like behind the whole value of what we're going for at the Hangar. And we want you to feel like you're at home, and same with...
Take a nap if you want to. Grab a snack.
You could do that. You could take a snack, but no nap. But yeah, even with what we're doing at next door at the new restaurant, you know, we want you to feel like you're at home at your mother's house, coming to eat dinner and make you feel comfortable, like you can come there every day and feel like it's gonna be good, you know. So I don't know. It's just, I think it comes from just our hospitality, core hospitality, quality, service, quality ingredients, community. I like that. You know. And
you're a local LHS grad.
I am.
So
River Bluff was not a thing when I went to school. That's how I'm dating myself.
Yeah. So how did you know the location where you wanted to set up? Like, was that always, or did it kind of things just fall into place?
I don't like to, really promote this a lot, but my father actually owns the shopping center that the Hangar.
Nice, but it's under a secret LLC that nobody knows. But now they know.
Well, maybe. Well, so it is a separate,
You don't like to promote it, but you just told everybody.
I did, yes. Oops. Well, it's just, people know that my dad owns the restaurant next door.
Yeah.
They don't know that he owns the entire shopping center.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
He had a spot come open, and that was right when I was getting done with school, and I was doing insurance, and I just was miserable. And he was like, "A little spot come open," and he's like, "I'm too old to start something new," but he was like, "You had a really cool senior project.
That's awesome.
If you come back home, I won't charge you rent while you do renovations on this spot." And I was like, how do you pass that up?
Negotiation.
Yeah. He did put a little fire under my butt to get that the project done as quick as possible, obviously. But
what he didn't tell you was he was going to raise rent 10% every year.
He has. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually, crazy story. Side note, another sidebar. The place next door to me, where we are putting the raw bar, the previous place burnt down.
Did it?
Yeah, the owner left the oven on overnight, and the residual heat caught the pizza boxes on fire. It was gnarly, but we ended up having to close for a whole day after because the CO2 levels were just too high.
Crazy.
For me to even operate, even with, luckily no damage was done to the actual physical building itself, but...
Those joints have to have sprinkler systems? Is that?
Yeah, so they had sprinkler systems. Luckily, we had just replaced the ceiling tiles in there, and they were brand new, and they were able to suppress the heat even quicker. And so the fire put itself out actually before the department got there.
Nice.
But just the smoke in there was just so bad that they ended up having to tear the entire restaurant out because just the smoke just sat in there, just destroyed everything.
Was your dad furious?
You have no idea.
What's your dad's name?
Ted.
Ted?
Teddy.
Ted was just losing his mind for a while.
Yeah. Well, we won't go into details,
Yeah.
but they already just weren't really great tenants to begin
Right.
with, and so
You wake up
Worked
to
out.
some, like when you own stuff, there's always problems.
right.
Does your dad, and I don't want to talk too much about him, but does he have slick back hair? Like he doesn't do that.
No, he had more of a comb.
Comb over?
Side,
Yes.
side comb.
But like thick hair.
Not as thick as you would
As
think.
you'd want.
No. He is 63, so he definitely looks like Colonel Sanders. If that gives
Oh,
you a little
really?
visual representation
Yeah.
of him. Yeah.
Did he have any sayings to you growing up that you're just like, every time I do
yeah.
something, I know this is what he's going to say?
It's a fail to plan to fail.
Love that one.
Nice.
Always.
Classic.
More on the love side. You can't love somebody for who you want them to be. You gotta love them for who they are.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you can't love
That's
somebody for their
good.
potential of what
Right.
you see,
Yeah.
but for what they are right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Segues Randy right into your dating life.
Boy, here we go.
Oh, I do want to get into your dating life. Let's
Okay.
talk about that. The worst date actually tell the world, everyone's probably wondering, like, what's your status?
I am single.
Okay.
Never been married. Don't have
Okay.
kids.
Wow. And
Yeah.
looking? Or
Sure.
open?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm open.
Sweating the world.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's difficult when I own a business. I feel like that's a child and a husband in it
Yeah.
of
Oh, yeah.
itself.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, to just go out and socialize. Nor do I feel like there's many places to do that at people my age, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for me. I'm just kind of hoping somebody's like, I know somebody,
Yeah.
That's So tell me that. I mean, Tom should tell you about his marketing plan when he was single because it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, I just put, like, at the end of the day, I wrote down everything I wanted.
Okay.
And then I wrote down what I didn't want. It was
Okay.
actually like a survey that my counselor had me fill out.
Okay.
So then he's like, you got to narrow it down because I had lots. So like, here's your like can't stands.
Okay.
So if anything on that list is like they have it, it's like doesn't matter. Everything else, it's like I that wouldn't work.
Right.
And then I had my must-haves. So like that was a very simple. So then law of attraction, obviously,
Yeah.
narrow that in. Then I never did any of the apps,
Okay.
but I just any person I knew, I just let them know like, hey, I'm ready.
yeah.
Put me out there.
Yeah.
See if I posed it as like, this is your opportunity to bring me, like, your friends aren't going to get another chance because I'm going to go quick.
I'm a catch, man. Get me.
So tell your friends about me being on the market.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was just trying to get referrals off of,
Referrals.
and then I did one date. Met my wife, and that was it.
Boom.
Yeah,
Love
it
it
was like-
first sight.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I
mean,
love that for you.
we did. I never did dating. So
Okay.
like my first date was Megan, and it was like, oh, it's all the things I want,
Yeah.
and she doesn't have any things I don't want.
Yeah.
And so like, why do I need to date anybody else? And we just kept going on dates, and then we get married.
Not everybody gets that lucky. You just like first one right off the bat.
That's
You're
what
like, I'm
she-
done. Here we go. Put a ring on it.
Yeah, she's been through a ton, so she's like, I don't understand how you got that lucky to do that.
Yeah.
But so in this scenario though, like if Tom was you in this scenario, he would be saying like, all right, take a
Coworkers.
photo of me right now. I want you to send this to everyone you know that's single, and or anyone that you think might ask this criteria, and then they would send it. And then he'd be like, actually, can you just ask your friends if they might know someone who
Right.
knows someone that meets all this criteria? And just by asking one person and then having the person that they texted ask another person, I mean, you pretty much get your reach out
Networking.
there to everybody.
It's literally
quickly.
networking.
Yeah.
You want us to take some photos of you and send them out? We have a photo shoot planned right after this. It's going to be weird if you say no.
She almost fell off her chair. Literally almost fell off her chair trying to get away.
Get me out of here. What did I get myself into?
But a coffee shop's a great or a coffee house is a great place to.
You can call it a shop. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get mad.
But it's a great place. Like you probably get a good amount of traffic in there, right?
Yeah.
It male female ratio. Like what's your main audience?
Well, I think with
it pretty
Lexington, it is starting to balance itself
Yeah.
out. Yes. But I think with Lexington, primarily a predominant clientele is, younger moms that have
Yeah.
younger kids or just healthier, more conscious, health conscious women. Unfortunately, I think men haven't realized quite yet how good the food is. And I think they think it is just a coffee shop.
Yeah.
But once I think the men actually try our food, they have become religious to our food. And it's really good. And I have quite a few men that are there literally every day eating. So
maybe they're India. Maybe there's that too.
No.
All right. I went out there. This is probably, I don't know, 6 months ago because we're just Northeast people,
Right.
And downtown.
Yeah, you got to make a trip to go out
Yeah,
there.
I forget. And I was out there for, it was like a week of restaurants, Lexington for, the Lex is near you guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing a thing there. But I popped over, got a coffee, and then your food did look unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 3 different things, and all of them were good because I didn't know what to not get.
Yeah,
and I
there's
think
so
I
many
might have asked. I
options.
asked one of your people. It's like, which one of these? And they're like, they're all good. It's like, all right, let me just get them all.
Yeah. So, I have a full-time baker, so we're baking
In-house?
Yeah. So we're making pretty much all of our pastries in-house. She does a great job of rotating things. Right now we have a raspberry swirl cheesecake bar that is just killer. She always does a couple of super fun eclectic things, and then she'll do some more traditional things. Something we're really famously known for is our in-house gluten-free Pop-Tarts.
Whoa.
They are so good. We even make the dough from scratch, and we have a lot of
People love
gluten-free.
those.
Yeah, I mean you can't even tell they're gluten-free. It's so cool. But those we rotate. We cannot keep them on. And we just there's
How many
not
can you make at a time?
She can batch them to 36 to 40 at a time because they take they're very
Right.
labor intensive. But we put out probably 6 to 7 at a time in the morning, and probably within the first 2 hours they're gone. I can't even post on socials that we have them because
Right.
people will be running at the door knocking at the door for them, And we do brown sugar cinnamon and strawberry and blueberry,
Yeah.
and she makes all of the fillings in house too, which is so awesome. But she does those, and then she makes all of my coffee syrups as well. So all of our
That's great.
monthly specials when we're doing those, all of those coffee syrups are made in house from scratch with no dyes, very minimal ingredients, and for the most part, we try to get everything organic and non-GMO and really healthy stuff for you.
Sweet.
Wow. Have you ever had something that you made that you were like, just nope, try again?
Ooh, and maybe it wasn't just something just I didn't prefer, but it was still really good. It's just a Maui cake cup. I'm not a huge pudding person, and it was
Yeah.
vanilla pudding with pineapple, and those two textures just weren't my thing, but it sold like crazy.
Did?
It did. People loved it. It had a vanilla cake at the bottom, pineapple, and that pudding. So it was a pineapple upside down cake kind of.
Yeah.
Just wasn't for me, but I mean that just like I said, people loved it.
So my wife made a cookbook, but it was all
cool.
healthy things.
Yeah.
And I remember her making some things and just eating it and be like, oh no, this, you can't, this isn't going to work. And she's like, well, I just spent so much money on these ingredients making it. It has to work. And I'm
You better
like,
eat it.
It
You're
does.
gonna
I
like
know.
it.
I like you, but this isn't good. But then she would go remake it.
Right.
So I'm
Until
wondering
she
if your baker does that, but then
yeah.
tries it herself and then remakes it and tries it herself.
Well,
and
even with the
remakes it.
Pop-Tarts, I had a baker prior to her, and the recipe that she transferred over to her wasn't working for her, and she couldn't get the dough to work for her. And so she had to manipulate it and figure out something that did work for her. So she did, there were things like that, just like that she had to figure out for herself. And but she's done such a great job, which is so cool because this is actually her first time ever getting paid to be a baker.
Really?
Yeah, I met her through sitting at a bar, and I used to work at Mellow Mushroom when I was 20, and here in Lexington, and I'd go up there, and occasionally she would bartend, and she called me one day, and she was like, Vic, they fired me after 9 years after being 10 minutes late. She was like, will you take a chance on me and let me come bake for you? And I was like, come bring me some of your stuff. Like, let's see what you can do.
Make me a batch of
let's see
croissants and let's go.
Right. She did it, and she really, I was looking for a baker, and I was like, this is great. Let's do it. Like, and she's just been amazing ever since, and super loyal, and
Shows up on time.
always.
Does she?
Always
She's
on
10
time.
minutes late every once in a while.
You know what? I don't really have a schedule for her. I'm just like, you show up when you want to.
You just bake.
Yeah, you bake what you want. I really let her have all creativity over all of that. And
What time do you have to start bake? Does she start in the morning, or is it like the night before and then?
so she's baking all day pretty much.
Oh,
She comes
really?
in around 7. She works 5 to 6 days a week, and is baking all day. So we're just constantly putting things out.
That's
on her.
awesome.
Just as they come out.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it too, because then you just walk in randomly, and she's walking out with a fresh pastry coming out, and you're just like, yeah, it's best.
That sounds amazing.
It is, and it isn't, because you know what? I gained so much weight
Loving
opening that
pastries.
place up. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. I told you I didn't have a lot of time, so
You got to sample.
well, and I had to sample things, and I didn't have time to go to the gym, and
Yeah.
it took the best of me for sure, but I'm back in the gym. I got a good routine going, and it's good. It's been good.
Nice.
What are you doing?
I go to strength training, and then I also do Pilates in tandem with strength training.
Sweet.
Sometimes I run, but that's not my favorite.
I've been getting into Pilates big time.
Yeah?
lately. Yeah.
Like a reformer Pilates?
Yeah.
Yeah, how's that going for you?
I'm the only guy in there,
Can't tell.
and my flexibility is a little better, but I still can't really get my legs straight or
It's
up.
hard. People don't understand. I'd love to see you get on a reformer. All right,
I'm
Tom?
buying one.
Are you?
Yeah.
Just for fun?
Just so I don't look
Shits and
embarrassed.
gigs.
No, I think it's the hardest workout. I
It
think
is
it's super
great.
beneficial.
Yeah.
I struggle so much in a class that I need to like practice.
You can't struggle in front of people.
It's like not the best, especially when you are the only dude in most of these, right?
I mean, but they do private classes a lot of times. You
Yeah?
could do it. Yeah, like I know where I go for a couple
Where do you
nights.
go?
Like,
You want to shout him out?
yeah,
Local?
the workout. We love the
Oh,
workout.
yeah.
Yeah. We love Hannah for the workout.
Karis, the OG.
Yes,
So
she's
she was
great. She's so cool.
She was probably like episode 20 of our show.
Was she?
Like
she was on
5
there?
years ago.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
is
early.
she? I'm like,
Beast.
I respect her, mad respect for her, because she just what she has done. She's I think on like her 12th location now.
Something crazy.
Something crazy. She's just killing
But
it.
she knew that back then. She was going to.
That's awesome. I love that for her.
Love it.
Yeah, and she's so like down to earth and genuine. Like you wouldn't ever expect that she's
Yeah.
like mad successful like that. That's what I love about her.
And her husband's a Canadian hockey player.
That's awesome.
that?
I didn't know that.
Awesome.
I just
Not
knew that
current, not
they were like
current,
power.
Not
hockey
current
player.
anymore.
Yeah,
but
they're just a very attractive couple. That's all
Yeah.
I knew.
Nice on the eyes. So how big is your team? You have the baker?
Yeah.
And name some of the positions.
Yeah, so I have a full-time baker.
Okay.
I have three chefs in the kitchen. Two of them bake as well. I have one that does like cheesecakes and my lemon bars. And then that's actually my uncle. He's my head chef, which is cool. And then I have another lady. Her name is Cheryl. She does all my breads. So all the breads that the sandwiches are coming out on, all of our avocado toast.
Cheryl's a great name for a bread person. I think
I could get on board with that.
Yeah. She's
I trust it.
yeah. She's very trustworthy.
What's your uncle's name?
Victor.
Victor.
Yeah, I was actually named after him.
You were.
Yeah.
How about that?
I know, right?
Your dad's is it your dad's brother?
No, that's my mom's brother, actually. Yeah. My brother got the namesake. So, like, Jonathan is my brother's name. My dad is
I
Ted
see.
John, and his dad
Yeah.
is John Ted. So, yeah, he got that one.
Got it.
So, I got my mom's side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big family, like
I'm one of two.
one of two.
Yep, just an older brother.
Okay.
My mom's one of 5. My dad's one of 3.
Mom Greek.
My mom's Bolivian.
Bolivian.
South American. Yeah. A little
That's
mutt.
cool.
Yeah.
Does she speak Spanish? Does
Yeah,
she yell
that
at
is
you
her
in Spanish?
first. Yeah, for sure. That is her first language, is Spanish. She actually came over here when she was 17 to go to USC.
You speak Spanish then?
Un poquito.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Back to my team, though.
Yeah, bread.
Sorry.
Yeah, bread, three chefs.
3 chefs, baker, and then I have 3 baristas, and they all rotate on a. I have one like full time. She's like my head barista, and then I have 2 little high schoolers that come in on the weekends and run food for us and bust the tables and do all the things the girls don't want to do when it's like super busy.
So, and then size of the shop is you have the front, and then you got that nice outdoor section.
Yeah,
But
so
like, how big's a kitchen too?
The kitchen is probably about
Size of this room?
I'd say 5 feet wider.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good sized kitchen, and then we have a completely separate bake area. So I have a bake room, we have a prep area, and then our kitchen.
Nice.
So that we have pretty good amount of space for what we're doing. We're able to pump out. We're serving like 300 people a day. It's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. On Saturdays, it's even more.
Now, how often are you there? Do you have to be there?
I try to be there daily. On Thursdays, I go to a networking meeting. So it's something it takes up like 3 hours of my day, and it's right in the middle of the day. So it's really hard for me to get in there on Thursdays. But I'm typically there Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you let Big Vic come up with a menu? Or like, how do you guys decide?
I actually created the entire menu.
You do?
I designed the entire place.
Wow.
I do all of the like drink specials, any food specials I come up with as myself.
And where do you get inspiration for that then? Like,
I think that just comes with being in the food and beverage industry for as long as I have been. You know, I've been around it, and also working where I did on All Palms. It was a higher class place, and was working with people that were extremely knowledgeable and helped me with pairing and tastings, and really, really honing in on my palate and on how flavors play with each other and how they interact and what goes good with each other and what doesn't. So it's cool to be able to use that in every day and like make people be able to taste what I'm tasting and explain that. It's cool.
Is it all female except for Uncle Vic?
No, I have one male barista, I guess you would call him. He's actually a tattooer too.
That's what I was. He's a tattoo artist.
He's a tattoo artist. He works at Animated Canvas.
Really?
Yeah, his name's
that's what.
Matt.
Because I want to ask you about all your
Yeah, I
tattoos that
got a
you've
lot
got
of
too.
tattoos, yeah.
now's the time to reveal.
Oh, okay.
Well, because you have a sleeve.
I do.
But it hasn't seemed
Let's
to
hear the
like
story.
It hasn't seemed to be anywhere else. Maybe a little
I have
bit
a couple,
there.
yeah. So my all my flowers are family's birth month flowers.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have my nieces on my elbow, and then all my family's on my shoulder, and then my grandparents are right here.
So they love
Sweet.
it.
So they all mean something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any do you have any random tattoo on your body?
Yeah, probably Mandela right there, and my little lady head.
Yeah, what's
little
that?
Yeah.
lady
Tell us
head.
about
Is there
that.
an axe going into the back there?
No,
oh,
that's
a shovel.
no, it's a horse bit.
Oh, it's a horse bit.
Yeah, I ride horses. I've ridden horses since I was 6.
So dangerous.
It is.
Have you fallen on your head before?
Without a doubt. Yeah.
I can't tell you how many people come in and get injured.
Yeah.
Like I feel like half the new people that come in, they're like a horseback injury.
Really?
So my kids always want to go on, and I'm like, I just don't want you to do that because everybody gets hurt.
It's just as dangerous as like putting a kid on a dirt bike or a 4-wheeler.
Also, yeah.
Or
also
a bike, you know?
Well,
I mean, you can
not a
flip over a
bike.
bike and
Do you wear a helmet when you horseback ride?
absolutely. I do hunter jumper, so I'm like jumping over jumps, and
Oh, you do that.
Really?
yeah. I actually taught lessons in Charleston for 2 years.
That's nice.
Yeah. It was some supplemental income to be able to afford my horse.
Yeah, they're expensive. Have you ever done the thing where you shoot the gunpowder out at the balloons as you're running by?
That is a talent I do not have. I do not possess
that a
that. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Really?
It's a sport. People are like, yeah, or even just like fox hunting. Like, that's what they do. They don't even actually like hunt foxes anymore. They're just like fake foxes. But like,
do that.
yeah, it's crazy.
I haven't seen the fox hunting, but I see the people running around barrels and shooting balloons that are.
Fox hunting is really big in Aiken. It's really cool. They like it's like teams that they go with like 30, 40 horses, and they have like somebody that like leads the whole hunt. It's cool.
And they shoot the fox with a shotgun off the horse.
Fox.
The fake fox.
Yeah. But it's cool because they'll like put the scent on the fox so that the horse and dogs are smelling it. And so it's like it's kind of real, but it's not an actual fox.
Is somebody like remote controlling the fox?
Yeah.
Really?
Whoa.
It's so
That
wanna
would
be
be
that
fun.
guy.
I want to be the remote control guy.
What's your horse's name?
Her name's Ramona.
Ramona.
Yeah, she's actually an off the track thoroughbred, so she is a retired racehorse.
She just got the shit kicked out of her for a year.
She's got arthritis everywhere right now.
Yeah, I actually, a cool fact, I did magna wave therapy for horses.
Nice.
It's, I don't know if y'all are familiar with magna wave therapy, but it's an electromagnetic wave therapy.
Like PEMF.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess maybe.
Pulse
Yeah.
Pulse electromagnetic.
But it's not
frequency.
It's not like pads on you. It's all through just like electromagnetic waves.
Oh.
It's what they used in NASA to like promote blood circulation and muscle growth and muscle atrophy in space because there's no gravity. But what it does is like you just put these coated things on the horses and it pulses in areas that they have like pain and tension.
Yeah.
So it's a way for us to see and communicate with horses because they obviously cannot talk and tell us where they're hurting. And it gives us a point of tension and a point of like atrophy that we can work on.
There's chiropractors that work on horses.
It works in tandem with chiropractors
Yeah.
and horses and magna wave therapy. It's really cool. So when I would get done or when the chiropractor would get done, I would go through and I would release that muscle tension behind the chiropractor. It's really cool.
So my wife had a thumb issue a year or two ago, and nothing we were doing was helping it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of her horse patients, I guess I should call her, brought it in for her and did it, and she was doing it on her thumb, and it helped her.
It's crazy.
It's just a tube, but it's It's constantly pulsing, and when it hits an area that feels bad, you jump.
Yeah. And with horses, they'll like release and they'll like yawn and like roll their eyes back in the back of their head, and like they love it. It's cool. They like actually show signs of like release. It's cool.
All right. Of your specialty drinks in your 2-year career, which one's been your favorite?
Ooh, that's an easy question. There's one called the Salt Hive that
sounds
easily has been probably the best seller. It's a salted whipped honey espresso, and then it's just topped with cinnamon cold foam and honey drizzle and cinnamon on top. It's a short drink, but it's like just straight to the punch, and just the flavor combination is just out of this world.
No caramel.
No caramel.
See, I thought you would be into caramel.
I do have one. I mean, I like caramel, but it's not something I'm
favorite.
Yeah, it's the salty white, and it's a salted caramel shaken espresso that is really popular as well. That I often have to keep bringing back for people because they just love it so much.
Nice.
And is there any booze ever in stuff?
I did have my AB out for a while, but unfortunately, the liability was just too much. I just was not selling it enough there. It wasn't just justifying the cost of the insurance and the liability. So unfortunately,
that alcoholic niche that drinks in the morning.
Yeah, because my hours are only 8 to 4. So, in Charleston, that would have been great. I would have been thriving. People would have bought it, but unfortunately in Lexington, it's, more of a family vibe, family atmosphere. That's not what they're doing.
Yeah. All right. In Charleston, so you bartended. What else? Was there any other jobs that you did there?
Yeah, I did the horse training. Yeah, but
horsing, horse training. I said horsing. I don't know.
Horsing around. No, but I was at that same place on Isle of Palms the entire time.
Really?
I was in Charleston. I just loved it so much.
Just meeting new people. Was it a local type of deal? Or was there a lot of tourists?
It was right off the Isle of Palms connector, right next to the Harris Teeter in that shopping center. So it wasn't like a place that a lot of tourists would assume to go to because it was just in a shopping center, but the food quality was out of this world. And it was a place that locals actually went, and, I wouldn't make spots at the bar for them unless I think why they would continue to come back. Because they would know that they would get preference over tourists or just anybody else. So it was cool. It was a nice spot. I met the owner and the creator of Kevlar lining there. Like crazy people.
Charleston has so many cool people.
Well, and especially Isle of Palms. It made me think how does this many people have this much money?
So much.
It's crazy.
I know.
It's so crazy.
What would be what was a great, as a bartender in that area, what would be a great night in tips?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
My best night there, I made like $1,600.
Whoa.
Jeez.
And we were only open from 4 to like 8:30. So like,
I mean, why? Like, it's kind of hard to leave that.
It was
$450 an hour.
incredibly hard to leave. Yeah. Incredibly. So like when I went to a desk job, I was like, I want to be making $100 an hour. Cause like that was like what I was making.
They were like,
on
great, here's
average.
12 an hour. And
Yeah. They're like, who does this girl think she is? Like, can we knock her down a couple pegs? You'll get 15.
I always want when I'm on like any of those restaurants along the beach, I'm always thinking like this would be the best job if I was 20.
It's great.
And how much money and people and all the perks.
The thing is, you have to realize down in Charleston, like that's like a career down
Right.
there. Like people leave their like degree
And go
to, because I mean, most everyone that I worked with on Olive Palms, I was the youngest one there when I started working there. Everyone there had been there for longer than 5 years, and they'd all left nursing, engineering to come and make their own schedule and work whenever they wanted and make as much as they wanted because of the effort that they put in that day, you know? So it's just a different mentality down there. They, like I said, people respected the career down there, and it's cool.
Did you ever see any like television people when you were there?
Yeah. I've been to Shep's Rose house.
You have?
Yeah, I have a notch on his, he likes to measure bartenders.
I thought you were going to say on his bedpost. I was like, that's
whoa,
where I thought it was going
No. In his kitchen, he has
That's hilarious.
all the bartenders in all Palms, essentially. They all have like little...
Come over.
Yeah, but one of his friends, Tony, wasn't on the show. He had a couple cameos, but he worked as a dishwasher where I worked and would come. And then Joe from the other one, the younger...
Southern Hospitality.
Yeah. His parents would come in all the time to my bar. They actually lived on All Palms. So, yeah, he would come in all the time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what would make you want to just measure all the bartenders. Like when
Just
he said,
a thing
"Hey,
to get into
I
your
just
That's
want to
called
measure you."
alcoholic right there. He's like, this is how I measure my alcoholism. All the bars I've been to, all the bartenders come hang out.
Is that how he like invited you over? Hey, come hang out. I need to measure you.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I haven't been measured.
No, we
for
were
a
all
while.
out at like another bar called the Dinghy, and we were all just hanging out. And he was like, "You got to come meet my dog." You know, Craig. I was like, I have to come meet Craig. And so me and a couple of friends who all worked together all went over to his house and got measured.
That's sweet.
And how was his dog? Did he like you?
Oh yeah, he's a tutor. He's very gassy. He's very gassy. But other than that, he was cool.
Nice dog.
Yeah, he snorts with his nose and farts out the back. So
All right. Back to the shop or house. Who does all the social media for you? Are you running all that?
no, I wish I had the time for that. I actually got a friend of mine. Coincidentally, she just did it for fun, and I was like, "Hey, girl, Destiny, you're really good at doing social media." I was like, "I can't do it." I was like, "Can I pay you?" And she's like, "I'd love to do it." Yeah. So she's actually doing social media for my restaurant and my dad's restaurant.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's doing a great job.
What's the name of your dad's restaurant?
Flight Deck.
Flight Deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he a pilot?
No, he
what
just
wants to be?
loves airplanes. Yeah, so he tried to join the Air Force, but his eyesight was too bad. So,
Eyesight gets him again.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you know? What it is?
Oh, I have no idea.
How's
He's had
your
LASIK.
eyesight?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You supposed to wear
I
glasses?
should have glasses. I can't see far for poo. It's bad.
There is a lot of people that can't see well.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you can't see well, you don't want people bringing it up. And Tom's the guy that just says to them constantly, you can't see very well.
Yeah. Well, we have a friend whose wife's an optometrist and he can't see for shit. And it's just a thing. Like why not?
Go see your wife.
Yeah, he won't even pay for like new glasses. I'm like, dude.
That's funny.
All right. How about any secret orders that anybody should know about at
Ooh,
the Hangar
That's a
Provisions?
good question. Okay. So we have the brisket hash. We get our brisket smoked over the New York Butcher Shop. It's USDA Prime. That's a great dish.
Yeah.
But if you want something like quick and on the go, get that wrapped in a tortilla. So it's like a burrito, but it's a brisket hash.
You can
tortilla.
handle
so
it,
good.
manhandle it,
Oh
if you
yeah.
will.
And then we have the Cholula chili garlic that goes like almost so perfectly together. It's a dangerous combination.
My mouth's watering.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
What's the biggest expense been for you, like now since opening? And I mean, was a lot of that stuff there for build out, or did you have to put in all of that?
I had to put it all in. Yeah. The most expensive thing was definitely the espresso machine. That sucker
Really?
is very expensive.
What are those things running for coffee shops?
Mine was about 15, but they go
Dollars.
way 15,000.
Thousand.
No, 15,000, not 1,500.
Jeez.
Yeah, and like they go upwards. I have like a middle of the
Mid-tier?
line. Yeah, but there's some that like 25,000 plus. It's crazy.
Do you notice, like, when you go to other coffee shops, would you notice some, like, the machine is, like,
a lot of,
difference in
I
anything?
think that's what a lot of people don't understand it. The machine has a little bit to do with it, but it also has a lot to do with the water quality and how you're filtering the water and what's in the water and the bean quality, and your milk quality, and how you're texturizing your milk and frothing your milk and steaming your milk.
Yep.
You could have a poopy machine but still produce a good espresso shot. Even if you know what you're doing, if you know how to dial the machine in and you know how to make sure that it is producing how it's producing, you're gonna have a good cup of coffee.
Okay, I like that.
Do you think somebody presenting the cup of coffee with love versus with anger affects the taste?
Ooh, yeah, for sure. I feel like people are going to have a connotation with that cup of coffee going to it before they even take a sip. They're like,
What about a blind taste test? I've never tried this before,
Okay.
but I'm thinking about it. You had a blind taste test. One brought it out
with love.
with love. And the other one brought it out with
I don't
hate.
know. Let's go try it out.
It would be an interesting
Yeah,
thing to
let's
see
do
if
it. Let's
people
let's
could
test
know.
out this theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it
I'd
on
love to
What's
try
your
that.
hypothesis on that?
I have no clue.
All right.
I
He doesn't
just
think it
thought you
matters.
might.
No, I wish
I
that's a
thought you
test.
might be able to say like something's different about it.
These are the things I do in my spare time.
Yeah, with all your extra
Like,
time
all
when
right.
you're not running a business.
Here's what we're doing today. Blindfold me.
Oddly enough, the other day I was doing a real blindfolded. They were trying to make me do latte art
Yeah.
with my line. It didn't really work out too well. So,
Can you do latte art though,
yeah.
unblindfolded?
oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's,
What, do you have anything, like, unique that you do? Like,
I could
make
do a
an
little
airplane?
bunny.
A bunny?
I could do
Oh,
a little
nice.
bunny.
A heart.
I could do it. That's easy. That's like basic. Right
Beginner.
there. Come on now. I could do like a tulip. I could do a slow rosetta, and I'm like this close to getting my swan. So it's really cool.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of practice.
So you have the other baristas learn how to do it?
Yeah,
Because the cup is filling as you're making the art.
Correct.
So you're on the clock.
yeah.
Like, you can't stop.
No, it's all about. It's
Yeah.
like a whole technique, but you have to tilt the glass at first, and you got to make sure that it's essentially the espresso is called a palate, and that crema on top is your palate, and you don't want to break that palate with pouring the milk too fast. So if you pour the milk too fast, you're not gonna have a good like base to start that latte art, if that makes sense. But it also has a lot to do with your milk texture too. That has a lot to do with it. If you have too big of bubbles, you're not going to be able to control it. If you don't put enough air into it, you're not going to have bubbles at all
Yeah.
or any microfoam at all. So it's a science. It's really cool.
What's your favorite milk?
Oat milk for sure.
Oat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We use a company called Minor Figures. It's a organic milk out of New York, and it's just a really cool, great oat milk, and it's just takes on the flavor of whatever you put in there, and it's very versatile.
Are there any, like, I guess, ingredients that you guys use that make you unique? Like, I know you make everything in-house,
Yeah.
right? Which is, I love that. Any syrups, any
I would have to say
spices?
probably the biggest ingredient. It's not a syrup; it's our bean. We
The
use
bean?
Bridge City Coffee out of Greenville, South Carolina. They actually won the International Micro Roasters of the Year last year.
Really?
Yeah, they're really good, and I've worked really closely with them and Brandon, who's their head roaster, just to get really good quality bean. And it's all single origin and roasted in.
Pesticides?
No
Thank God.
pesticides. But it's roasted to order for me every week. So every week he's roasting the batch specifically for me and sending it out just to me. So it's really cool to be able to work that closely with a roaster who's as renowned as they are. And, you know, they have like, I think 4 locations in Greenville and Travelers Rest. So it's a cool company.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who would be your nemesis coffee shop? Or do you have one yet?
No.
Like
Starbucks.
Beach. Well, no, I'm thinking locals. Like
No.
yeah, if you had to be in a roast battle.
I can't say I would want to. I think there's
You
enough
wouldn't do
love to
it.
go
They're all
around.
different.
Yeah,
Yep.
everyone's doing their own thing, and everyone has something they're good at, and
It's
I don't.
probably Starbucks. You're probably right. It's like
I can't say I would recommend going there, but yeah.
Have you seen Dodgeball?
I have.
It's
of
like
course.
the little gym versus
yeah.
Globo Gym.
No, I can't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's not nice.
Dodgeball?
No, I'm saying being mean to other people. I wouldn't have an
No,
nemesis.
Starbucks would be the Globo Gym in that scenario.
Yeah, and we're the little dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
What's the vision? What's next? Like, are you starting to plan anything wild and big and
I think
expanding?
essentially what I would love to do is, and I have already talked to somebody about this, is actually getting a coffee cart to be able to take to different like spots and locations
Yes.
and like do events. And I actually did an event back in October. It was called Fall for Lexington, and a friend of mine let me borrow his coffee cart there, and it was just such a big hit. And you know, I think would be such a cool thing to be able to bring my coffee, even like if it was just a cart out here to y'all, to be able to bring my coffee to get it further would be really cool.
Be sweet.
Yeah.
So would you have a bus or
I think what I want to do is like a little tiny, not like a box car, but like the tiny like box cars. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like a box truck, excuse me. Not a box car, but like a box truck, like the really tiny ones.
Yeah.
And just build that out.
Like
I
one of
think
those
would be-
U-Hauls?
Yeah, but even like an 8-foot one, like a tiny one. Yeah, I have a vision.
really?
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
have a
fun.
vision. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And you would drive it.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you a pretty good driver?
I'd say so. I haven't been
Not many accidents?
in a wreck in a while. No,
Speeding tickets?
no, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Do you see a lot of like high school classmates coming in?
Yeah, it's like a high school reunion.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's cool because a lot of people that I wouldn't necessarily say that we were like super close growing up. I've been able to get a lot closer now and see their kids and see the kids grow up and just have those relations and have them come support me and me support them and whatever they're doing. It's really cool. But yeah, Lexington is it's crazy how many people there are that are still there that are from high school and supporting each other.
And you see yourself in Lexington long term, right? Like you don't plan to, you want to go back to Charleston or somewhere else?
I think.
Oh, that means yes.
I mean, I will always have a house in Lexington. I plan to always have roots here in Lexington, but I think to have multiple locations of not only the hangar but households too in different cities would be really cool. And I think I have a product that is very able to be produced in different areas and be successful in different areas. So I think that would be really cool to be able to do that because I am still young and have a lot of time on my hands and a lot of energy, like y'all said. So I feel like I'd be able to do it.
And then what about merch?
I need to do that.
You haven't made any merch yet? I was wondering about that.
I know.
Okay.
I'm weird. I'm like trying to like really like perfect my logo and get it to something that I'm like
That you love.
that is something really, really cool that I think everyone will love before I produce merch that I'm just like not like super in love with, you know?
How'd you come up with the name?
A little homage to my dad because the flight deck, you know.
Yeah.
But also the hangar is the place where you go to prepare a plane for the journey. But the provisions are goods you take on a journey.
Oh.
So it went really kind of hand in hand and really cool. But also being an homage to my dad too. So yeah.
It takes a long time to perfect a logo, and even for us, core values took a long time, and then our vision statement took a long time, and our mission took a long time. it evolves over time.
Yeah.
And there's some people that get it. Like Karis, it felt like had the workout and she had the perfect name and the perfect logo and then just exploded. But I don't think it's always that easy sometimes.
No, she got super lucky, I feel like. Oh, and that came with very methodical thinking and
yeah, she worked hard for it.
Yeah, definitely. It didn't just come easy to her.
I kind of think drugs might help.
Whoa, what kind of drugs?
Well, that's the thing. I've never done anything to like know, but I kind of feel like if I had some mushrooms or marijuana or something, I would solve some creative problems quick.
Okay, yeah. Is that
Don't
something
you
you
think?
like to participate in?
I know I've never done them.
Liar.
I swear. All right. I've never done mushrooms, like any hard stuff. I tried marijuana once.
Okay.
Because my and this was at age 37. So like I went my whole life with like, I just don't do it. There's no reason for it.
Yeah.
But I figured if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it with my dad because he like still actively like likes it. He lives in Erie, Pennsylvania. So it's like if I'm gonna experience it, let's do it. And he like had a joint out of his like pocket, like literally
Casual.
yeah. And I had a couple hits, and I was like, nothing changed.
Yeah.
Like I just felt like either it was like shitty or whatever. Like I just felt like this is how I always live. I don't see anything different.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always heard you don't ever feel anything the first time you start.
And that's what I mean. I might need to like experiment more.
Yeah.
Second time?
I've never done a second time.
I've never done even once even.
Are y'all trying to convict me right now? Y'all are trying to make me admit to things that I shouldn't be admitting to?
All right, tell us.
Well, yeah, go ahead. Now we've already told ours.
No, but I think like Steve Jobs did a ton of drugs, and like the amount of creative shit that guy came up with, I think that let's not throw Karis under the bus, but if we're gonna pick a person, maybe she did.
Can I be frank with y'all?
Yeah.
I smoke pot.
Yes. You do. Has it helped?
I mean, I'm
Does it
able
help,
to
like,
create
that's how you're
menus
so
on a
creative.
monthly
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
basis.
So you're just
I
dialing
did the
into food.
interior design. I mean, I do everything by myself. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I don't have help. I definitely have help to execute it. But as far as like the creativity and the idea goes
see,
of
like,
everything, it is me.
If we trap you in a room with art supplies and marijuana, I think your logo's done in like an hour or
Say
two.
less. Actually, give me a computer and Canva, and then I'd be good to go.
Yes.
I can't draw. I can't do those kind of things. But like Canva and computer, I got you.
I think there's something about unlocking the brain and those parts that we might need to get into.
I'm gonna get in trouble here.
Well, no, we didn't bring it up.
You did bring it up. What do you mean?
No, I was saying I think we need to. I didn't know you did. All right, tell us a day in the life then. Starting with marijuana.
No.
Let's be truthful about
Hey,
it.
now, all right. No, I wake up probably around 7:30. I have a couple of animals, so I feed them.
What are they? Because if there's anything weird, people need to know about that.
Nothing weird, just 2 cats and a dog.
Okay.
And my horse. That's kind of weird, I guess, but I don't have to feed her on a daily basis.
What kind of dog is it?
She's a German short-haired pointer.
No
Very
snakes, no
energetic.
lizards, no.
No, just the lizards that my dog likes to catch.
Okay, all right.
In our backyard.
Does it point? It'll point at
she'll
everything?
point, yeah.
I had one of those growing up too, and it would just stop and point for no reason. And I'm like,
You're like,
listen,
what
you're
is
just like a city dog. Quit pointing at a
You
crow.
have no idea what you're doing. I just feed them, and then I take my dog on a walk, and I get to work, and then I go to gym, and sometimes
Nice. Like take a break, go to the gym, come back.
Yeah, I go to Keg Cowboy a lot. I like that place.
What's that?
It's a little brewery place in Lexington on Main
Get
Street.
a cocktail, get a.
They actually don't serve liquor there. I don't partake in hard alcohol anymore.
You're
I
past that.
only drink beer now, and that's all they serve. So it's a perfect place for me. But they also make all their bread in house. They pull their own mozzarella there, and they make pizza there. It's really good.
Wow. Kick cowboy?
Keg.
Keg cowboy.
Keg.
Like
I
what you
see.
put beer in.
Okay, yep. And that's like a day in the life.
Yeah.
Bed by what time?
I try to go to bed like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Scrolling, like. going
No,
through-
I don't.
not a
I
big
really don't
scroller?
like to get on Instagram. I don't find it fulfilling
Yeah.
anymore. Like I just keep picking up my phone and like I'm like, no,
too much.
It is. For a while, I didn't have Instagram. It was nice.
Any
little-
programs like you watch any TV shows? Not into TV shows. Wow, that's
No.
Are you reading books?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what it is.
I like
Podcasts.
But you didn't want us to ask you what kind of books you read.
No, I mean, I read
into-
everything. I'm actually, this is weird. I have been really working on my SOPs and my operations plan a lot at night. And so I'm really in depth with ChatGPT, just really honing in on how I can like get it better and just make it so that I can literally take it wherever I want to, put it somewhere, have somebody run it and walk away. So
Sweet.
That's awesome. And then just real quick, so we hit some of these, like some of the cool sandwiches and things that you guys offer. Like what are staples that people know they're going to get when they show up?
that brisket hash I talked about earlier is
Dynamite.
definitely, so good. Our avocado toast is really good too. That's something, just tried and true.
Classic,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't go wrong with that. And then our sandwiches, we have a Ghost Rider. I have all of my sandwiches named after like airplanes. So one's called the Ghost Rider, and it's grilled chicken, arugula, a lemon basil vinaigrette that we make in house.
Yeah, I had
and tomatoes. It's so good.
That was nice.
Yeah, and then we have a salad. It's the chopped salad. That's like my go-to probably. It's got pepper crusted bacon, artichoke hearts, celery, smokehouse almonds, red onions, and it's with that lemon basil vinaigrette too, and it's just killers. People are like, "Can you bottle this dressing? Because I will buy it. I could drink it. It's so good."
Yeah.
And you
that's
guys
all
do
me.
you guys do catering too, right?
Yeah, we do like little box lunches. Our kitchen is a little bit on the smaller side for like anything over like 50.
Yeah.
But we do like small size catering. Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
I got to shout out my sweatshirt or hoodie.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. I actually went to school with Roger.
Did you?
Yeah, and his wife worked at Flight Deck.
See, we got tell Big Raj to come on the show.
All right.
I just got this. I tagged him.
That's
in
a
it.
sweet shirt.
Swift Brands local. Is he from? So he's from Columbia.
He went to Lexington with me.
LHS.
Yeah, Lexington grads.
We need Roger.
Alumni.
But the quality on this, unbelievable.
that's
like the double button.
That just goes to speak for the quality that they're going to produce with their
Yeah.
coffee, though. Like, I have nothing but great things to say about what they do. I admire everything that they've been putting out. It's
Roger
so
does
cool.
coffee?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Godspeed is the coffee company that they're opening.
No. I didn't connect
I don't know
that.
any-
I just thought it was like a cool thing.
Oh, you just promoted her
this?
competitor on her show.
No, not my
Wait,
competitor.
is it not open?
No, so he had a pop-up for a while in the Boyd Innovation Center in 5 Points.
Yes. Okay.
Him and Kaylee bought
yes.
the Starbucks location underneath Saluta's, and they're renovating it.
And they do the clothing. This is their clothing. No.
No.
Wait, what? Now I'm
No.
confused. So,
Wait, you just said you bought it from Roger, right?
no, Swift Brand. I didn't know if Roger's the owner of Swift. Is that?
Wait, how did we just
I
make
don't
this
know what's
connection?
happening.
Oh, wait, all right.
Wait, I'm so
Let's
confused.
rewind just so we're. So I don't know the owner of this yet.
Okay.
I thought you might have known the owner, but it's Swift Brands from Columbia, South Carolina that makes this clothing.
Okay.
But I bet so. Godspeed's a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I think they're separate owners.
Okay. Yes. Yes, they're separate.
But if
owners.
Roger, the coffee guy's making this, I don't know the owner of Swift Brand, but I want him on the show too.
Oh, okay. So two
Yeah,
different. Wow. So where did you find that jacket?
On Instagram, I got marketed, and I said,
Interesting.
why not support local?
Yeah.
Like, here's the company.
Maybe he
Swift
has.
can't be the coffee shop.
Yeah, I highly
But this,
doubt there's.
dude, yeah, the coffee shop should buy a bunch of these.
Right?
or
That's what I'm
partner.
saying. Wait, how did you bring up Roger though? Because
I think you said it, and I was like, tell
I'm
Big Roger
sorry.
when I'm on the
Okay.
show.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I
My
thought
bad.
maybe you knew the guy who made these.
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm
But
sorry.
yeah, I have heard of Godspeed. I went to it when it was down there.
Yeah.
And I think Jacob told us that they bought a Starbucks.
Yeah,
That's
he's doing
awesome.
really great
That's cool to
things.
see like Starbucks gone,
Yeah,
them in.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
really neat.
And
All right.
and how can we support you? People can come
Yeah.
come try your food, hang out.
Yeah. I'm also doing a local market in April where we'll have like 50 local vendors. I did it in around Christmas time, so we're
Nice.
gonna be doing it again, and love to just have a big turnout. It's gonna be kind of like Soda City, but not as
Yeah.
concentrated. We're not doing it every weekend, so So two times a year we'll be doing those kinds of
Cool.
things.
You want us there signing autographs? Is that what?
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to
Okay.
have some local famous
Cool.
people
Well,
there.
And it's on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect
That'll
for
be
y'all.
fun. That'll be great. Well, thanks for being on the show. This has been a blast.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
We're here for the health of it.
For the health of it.
Just a quick note, this podcast is for informational purposes only. We're not meant to replace your doctors, and nothing here should be taken as medical advice. Always check with a qualified professional before making decisions about your health. The views and opinions expressed by our guests or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of this podcast. Reliance on any information provided is solely at your own risk.